Mad Knicks giving a recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't gonna waste your time, man. This is kind of what the doctor ordered, man. I mentioned this inside the weekly recap. I wanted to win, of course, but I just wanted to see us fight, just to get back that fight that we had last year. You know what I mean? Like that squabble, that dog. Like, we definitely need the win, especially because, Memphis was beating Cleveland. They was smoking them in the beginning, and all of a sudden Cleveland got back up. So you really can't rely on anybody losing behind us. We got to do what we got to do. And we brought it today for the most part. Little small nitpicks is Mad Knicks. I put the Mad in Mad Knicks. I got to. First quarter, I like that Cat was guarding Daniels. They had OG on Kongu. And then early they had Josh. Really most of the game, this was this way. They had Josh on Jalen Johnson. I thought that was interesting. I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. Before we used to hide Jalen on Daniels. But for what? Daniels can't shoot. So it's not like Cat has to guard the three. So all you guarding is the paint, and you can keep Cat guarding the paint because you're not afraid of Daniels shooting. Daniels has been awful shooting. OG on the Kongu, that makes sense. Now I get it. You would think OG on Jalen Johnson, but Okongwu can shoot the three, man. He can shoot the three. So you gotta guard him somewhat. It wasn't like he was off. He's just not. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's just not high impact in that regard. But I understand the logic. Josh on Jalen Johnson, mixed bag. I mean, Johnson didn't play great, but he scored enough. He still had 20-something. A mixed bag, if you will. Two early turnovers in that first quarter. Like, as soon as we got out the gate, we get two early first turnovers, man. It was just like, come on, y'all. Like, what are we doing here? Like, but early on, man, both teams were scoring, man. It was really good ball movement for the Knicks, but it was just like high level scoring for both teams. We both was getting at it offensively. All in all, that first quarter, we did have 5 turnovers though, man, which was like really annoying, man. It's just like, we got to get out our own way, man. It's basketball. I get it. Things happen. The bullets are flying. You know what I mean? It just goes how it goes, but some of the turnovers are just ridiculous, man. Like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. And we're just rushing and moving fast. And like what Clyde always says, we're playing hard but not smart. I know that's primarily the defense, but that's most definitely on the offense, man. Cat with a good D down low, man. He was clogging the paint down low. And that's why I really liked him guarding Dyson Daniels. It makes sense. The Hawks have an issue there, man. The Hawks have that issue of they are essentially playing 5-on-4. Walker could score, Johnson could score, Kongu can hit the three, McCollum can score. But Daniels, I mean, he can go to the rack, but the shot is not. So they're playing 5-on-4. That's a flaw for them, man. And it makes it to where putting Cat on him really does help our defense, man. And allow Cat to play down low a whole lot more, man. Like, and he was doing all right, man. Like, he was playing pretty good defense, man. And the passing from Cat, chef's kiss, man. Mikal, very strong first quarter, man. 11 points, 4 rebounds. OG also a strong first quarter. He had 8 points. They were shooting that thing in that first quarter, but very good for Mikal, man. Like, being aggressive, man. You can't really say he was doing that for the length of the game. Other people started to get hot. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. But you could tell he kind of still had that intensity. Like, it wasn't like he just disappeared. It was just other people was, getting theirs off. So he was doing what he had to do, for us to get the win. But he was being aggressive, man. I really going to the rim, even on misses. Going to the rack, shooting a shot, not being afraid, not being too passive. Very good quarter for Mikal. Second quarter, Deuce shooting is getting there. He hit like 2 threes. He's starting to warm up. That's good. Mitch in that second quarter was bugging, man. I mean, he really was bugging all game, but that second quarter, he was bugging, man. They got back in the game. I mean, we didn't have a huge lead, but we had a lead. Turnovers, Jordan Clarkson with a couple ridiculous turnovers. He was like turnover prone all game today, man. Today just wasn't his game. all in all. But they got back. Jalen, man, that up until that point, it was like Jalen don't look good, man. I've been screaming that for a while. Like, I don't know if it is the ankles catching up. I don't think he's tired. I don't know if he's doing the rope-a-dope on us. Like, he's hitting us with I'm going to play like I'm slow and I don't got it right now. And then when that playoffs come in, I'm going to kick another gear. I don't know. But he just doesn't really look good. Like, he hasn't really been looking good for a little minute, man. Hold off on that. We had a good defensive stand to end that second quarter, man. It seems like we've been coasting, and we've had moments of when we ratchet it up. And and I'm talking about defensively. When we ratchet it up, they were stuck. And it's like, we could beat the Hawks, bro. Like, the Hawks is not some team that's like a juggernaut. Now, they've been the hottest team in the league. Don't get it wrong. They're not scrubs, but we are definitely good enough to beat the Hawks. But we got to ratchet it up, and we haven't really been seeing us doing that. And there's been a few possessions where it's like at the end of that second quarter, that possession where it was like, we was all hands on deck, everybody on top of it. There was another possession like that later on down the line with OG and Anunoby, and I believe it was with Cat. They trapped Alexander Walker, They trapped him, and it was like a frazzled Atlanta Hawks team, and we can do that. Like, and maybe we just playing a rope-a-dope, and we're just like, we just coasting right now. And when that playoffs come around, it's going to be a whole lot more of that, and I'm all for that. But it was just very interesting to see, man. Like, and I think, it gives you kind of hope when you're looking at this team and going, all right, maybe we was just overreacting, man. I'm hoping that's the case. Third quarter, shaky start. Cat had the hot hand early though, man. He was smoking, man, that whole quarter, man. 6 for 7 from the field. And really, it really should have been 7 for 7. He got a little bit of a block. I think he was fouled to me personally, but they got a block on him. But 6 for 7, 14 points in that third quarter. Josh had 0 points the whole first 3 quarters. Bad from Josh offensively. Jalen wasn't scoring, but he was diming. He was passing that thing. Like, he was missing. He was off, man. He was off. Missing shots, wide open shots, but he was getting everybody else involved. So, hey, I'm all for that. Fourth quarter, of course, I mentioned the Jordan Clarkson turnover machine to continue. He probably didn't have a whole lot of turnovers, but because those few turnovers were so costly and at terrible moments in the game, it just seemed like he had 50 turnovers. We was late to the boards, man. Really most of the game, man. We wasn't really getting second chance points or really getting those boards. Outside of Mitch and Cat, we wasn't getting rebounded from the guards or our forwards. Like, it's tough, man, and you need that, man. Cat and Mitch can't be everywhere. We gotta have the guys that's gonna get the long rebounds. Josh is always good for that, and I think he will be good for that in the playoffs. I think he's gonna be a lot more reckless at band in the playoffs. So, hey, cool, but the guards gotta board a whole lot more, man, than what we do. Josh ended up scoring his first field goal in that fourth quarter. Oh, whoop-de-doo, Josh. Thank you for joining the party. Mitch was bullying them down low. Look, man, they have a problem, man. That gentleman that they had on their team, he got hurt. He might be out for 2 weeks. I forget his name. He was their one tall guy. Kongu was only 6'9". He's OG height. Mitch is going to be able to smoke them on the boards. Even Cat is going to be able to smoke them on the boards. They're small. They are very small. So Mitch was bullying on the boards, man. Then Josh wake up. He got a couple clutch rebounds at the end. Jalen started to fry. That was the holdup, man. Jalen looked bad up until that fourth quarter. And, hey, man, I appreciate the clutch, man. But, I would rather you play good throughout the whole game. So it don't got to be this way, man. So what started off as a, kind of lazy game, if you will, lackadaisical game for Jalen, it ended with him going off. 15-point fourth quarter points. He was wilding. Then OG hit the 2 clutch free throws. That was good, but then Mikal overcommits on a double on Okongwu. Just didn't understand why he did that. Then McCollum has a wide open 3, hits a wide open 3 because Mikal overcommits. Just New York Knicks stuff sometimes that just doesn't make any sense, man. And, that sets up, pardon me, that sets up Jalen Brunson for that those two free throws he made, which was cool. But then CJ McCollum gets by him and shoots it, and I knew it. I knew him. And CJ McCollum shot that before he even shoots the shot. I said, oh boy, we're only up by one. Jalen Brunson makes in 2 free throws. We're down by 3. The whole time, Jalen's at the stripe. I'm like, watch somehow, some way they just making a 3. Like, it's just, I could just feel it. And I hear my phone go off. The text messages, you got mail. And I know it was a text message. And I said, it's one of my friends texting me going, yo, I can't believe the Knicks. I just felt it. I just felt it in my gut that that's what the case. I said, I'm not even going to look at it. I watched CJ McCollum shoots off that shot, that hurl of a shot. And it just goes in. And I'm just like, of course. Of course. And, you know, it wasn't good. He had it on his fingertips, but come on, man. Like, that was so avoidable, bro. Mikal Bridges, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, all we have to do is not, and I mean, CJ McCollum was wide open for that 3 pop prior to that half-court heave. He was wide open. But Mikal Bridges doesn't overcommit. I mean, at the very least, I mean, he could, you know, it's possible things can happen, but at the very least, that game is over with, man. Like, but it's the Knicks, man. That's just how it kind of go, man. It always has to be a thrilling victory, man. But nevertheless, it was a victory, man. You know, really good game, very entertaining game. And the one thing that I got most out of it, aside from the win, which we do need, we willing to battle. And last year, we didn't have that issue. This year, for a little minute, we just haven't been fighting back. Like, you know, especially against good teams. I mean, we have some clutch wins. We have some games that came down to the wire, cool. But this was the game in a while, probably since December, the play-in game. I mean, the in-season game, the in-season tournament games or whatever, where it's like we actually squabbled, like we scrapped, fought back, like punch for punch, took a punch, punched back, like we was actually rocking, getting it shaking. Like, yo, this was a good win, man. It's a good win, man. So, hey, man, we play against Boston on Thursday. Hopefully we continue. I mean, I think we pretty much kind of have to win out. Cleveland keeps winning. We got to keep up winning. We want to keep that 3rd slot. I want to keep that 3rd spot, man. I do. I want to play a Toronto. That'd be interesting, man. Philly, I don't really want to play Philly, man. I'm tired of Philly. Like, even Atlanta, we've seen them before. Now, this is a different Atlanta team, and it would be interesting. That would be a very interesting, but I'm kind of tired of them too. Like, I want to play somebody new, fresh. Yeah, that's just my opinion, man. But hey, man, Mad Knicks here, man. Giving recaps to every game. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on at @KMoores_ on Twitter. Subscribe to my Mad Knicks short channel, and let's go Knicks, man. We up out of here.